I was not going to get an education, especially not a higher education, because I had no passion for it. I just didn't see what I wanted to study, and I wasn't going to do a job my whole life I didn't like, and I was like, bartending's alright, I'll just do that. Obviously, I don't know what your circumstances are and what your life is, but if you're going to dedicate 3 to 4 years of your early adult life to being a professional player, it's going to cost you a lot to catch up with other people that are not doing that and they're going straight for education. That's why I'm telling you, it's a really serious decision to make. And you should not make it lightly based on my word and me saying, oh yeah, you can make it, you're pretty good. I'm never going to tell someone that they can make it unless I'm convinced they can. Because it's fucking hard, man. It takes a lot.
Minions have spawned.
It is most certainly not easy. Player Victor. Vegan Victor. If he was topside here with us, it would have been kind of chill. Ambessa's going all the way around, so I think I'm just gonna...
Good is not enough.
Oh, that's fine. I don't really care. I'm gonna go take position in the lane, because if I can push in this lane, it really helps a lot in the matchup. I think if you give her push, it's really hard to play, because you have to use your Q to farm instead of interacting with her. So definitely taking position in the lane here, very valuable. I don't need to ward level 1, so because I have my jungler starting the bot side here.
Warriors make their own.
Making Ambessa fight creeps is definitely the way to go in this matchup. You auto attack, solid trade. Like I mentioned, as long as I maintain push here, I'm a happy panda. Gonna hit level up here, so I'm gonna walk up, auto, Q. I didn't quite predict it. I also didn't E her damage. That's not an ideal trade. All Gucci though. I think this matchup is Ambessa favored quite a bit personally, but I'm happy to play both sides of it. I think most people feel that way. It's like, wow. I do think Ambessa wins the lane, but we are playing a really strong champ in Cassante, so... I timed my auto attack there, in case you're wondering why I pressed S. I timed my auto attack so that I could guarantee the... oops. I could guarantee the grass proc, in case you're wondering. Like I mentioned, whoever has the push, definitely in better condition. Very important to push. Very, very important to push. I personally think Mana is the weakest, or the weakest link in this matchup. She can play to run you so I like to, if I get priority, base TP for the tier like this. And then that way, Mana is not an issue. As much. Again, I'm going to take the push again, because I want to just make sure that I can play for that. Wait, if she base TP's here, I'm not going to push, because I'm going to deny her more CS here. So I definitely don't want to... If she base TP's right here, and even though she chunked me, it's fine, because she loses 2 range creeps, plus she'll probably lose 1, maybe even 2 melee creeps before she makes it back on TP here. So definitely don't want to fast push here, because then his minions aren't going to kill mine. So you see here, I ended up denying 2 range creeps, 2 melee creeps for that base TP, which is pretty damn good. I mean, it's pretty solid. On the flip side, I'll have a harder time finding a base, but I think it's alright. It's all good. The wave's coming back to me anyway, so I can just receive it and then play from there. Ouchie. That hurts. Oh, that's not good. I have minion need though. I'm gonna eat a cookie here real quick because I'm getting pretty low. I have a jungle gang coming here, so I'm just gonna chug on my cookies and stuff and look to follow up on that. If you had flash, I think you could have like followed up with flash after, but since he doesn't, that is sufficient. Really nice gank there. Makes my lane a lot easier to play now because I made a pretty big mistake taking those bad trades. As long as I get a base TP here, I'm in a really good spot, or a base and walk it back. I'm in a good spot. I'm just trying to reach that point right now where I can just base, walk back without losing too much. I don't mind even giving like 3 melee CS back or so. Big in this matchup as well is Eing her Q2 damage, or like in general, dodging her Q2 damage. It's really important you don't get hit by those frequently. Oh, W there, because Q2 was coming. Yeah. Anyway, she's not going to hit 6 on this wave. Normally she would, but since she missed those creeps that I talked about, she doesn't hit 6 here, which is obviously a pretty important spike. I think I had 6 here. Yeah, I do. I was worried I shared some XP with Vigo, but I didn't, so that's good. That flash, I could follow up on that. Nice play. You know how it is. I will not yield. He's gonna cancel my base, so I'm just gonna cancel my recall. Walk a bit further. He could be annoying here and try to cancel my base. Jin. Started in EQ. Yeah, definitely a tough matchup. I do think it's Ambessa favored. I like to just rush tier 2 shoes because it just gives me so much more mobility and lets me play the game a little bit easier. So I'm just gonna grab them here. They're pretty good this game anyway, so good spot. Yep.
If Tope were here, he'd point out all my mistakes. Good thing we separated, because he'd be right.
Just my thingy there. Her shield is up. Shield is down. Q auto. Auto. Missed that Q. All good though. Not sure why she wanted to take a tower shot there, but sure. Vigo was looking for a gank there, but I wasn't really. She got a minion got in front of it there, but that's all good. My TP is up in 13. I have Cosmic, and she TP'd before me, so hers is about a minute. I'm just gonna freeze this wave here, and then I'm gonna base TP, and then we'll just play the lane from there. Basically, I'm choosing not to use my TP here to try and create a larger profit, so a larger XP lead. So I'm gonna farm up until I have like cloth armor refillable or some shit. I can also say fuck it and just start fast pushing this wave now, this cannon wave, and if I get it in, I can save my TP entirely, and that would be pretty huge. So that's what I'm gonna try and do here. But if she slams ult on me, I'll have to play it pretty well because she can't all in me here, given my condition. But I do one-shot the wave with 2 Qs, so I think I can push it in pretty effectively. Just like right now. Like, if she was a bit faster coming back to lane, I would have been in a bit of danger if she ults me. Also, here, if she decides to freeze, I will have to burn my TP. She decides not to, though, so... I'm just going to go ahead and recall here and buy this for free, basically. Lose almost nothing. Sprint back to lane.
An ally has been slain.
We're still in an excellent spot. Obviously, our mid laner dying there is not ideal, but it's not a problem.
Some hunts fail. Some love stories too.
Try to go for a fast W there to catch her off guard.
Surrender is a weakling.
That's an input buffer by him there. Stop me from kidnapping him and murdering him. He has TP, so I don't think it's a dive. Just making sure he doesn't waste his time hovering here, because she will base TP here. I'm gonna get the plate though before I recall, because it's free. That interaction's insane. Yeah. It's a spicy matchup for sure. I do think it's Ambessa favored and it's a winning matchup for Ambessa, but like I mentioned, it is a skill matchup, so one has to play it pretty well as Ambessa in order to squeeze advantages. Otherwise, I mean, Kazana can also win it straight out. We're not careful, so...
Those who don't respect me will learn today.
Gonna ward here. Serpent's Fang on the Jarvan. Full plant action here. grubs in 30. I'll make sure I have good condition for those. Pressuring her under her tower a bit. 20 seconds on thingy in my jungler base, so instead of fast pushing here, I'm just going to slow push and deny her more CS. So, if she doesn't walk up to the wave here, I mean, even if she walks up to the wave, she just can't farm that well. Just continue to poke her with EQs there. And just in general, she can't touch the minion wave, so it's really hard for her to deal with. Plus, I'm ungankable now, so it's a really good wait up. Got a huge straight in there as well. Very juicy. Now I can set up the tower diver 1v1 even. 10 seconds my ult is up, so I'm going to fast push. I'm going to stack this wave here. Now that my ultimate's back up. Q auto. Now I have Q3 up here. I'm going to walk up and set up a tower dive here.
Shut down.
My Q3's down, but that's fine. I think she's dead on this basic. Yeah. Messed up a little bit there on the dive, but good enough. Got her flash there and everything. Like I mentioned, I was in a good spot to take over and kill her there, so just played for that. I have my item not soonish, to be honest. I'm not going to proxy this wave. Ah, I see Jarvan. I can proxy this wave. 8 seconds until she's up. I have time. Xanthi just feels so extremely tanky. I mean, yeah, he is. Recalling. Oh, I actually have my item. That's nice. Forward here. Wait, the money? I think so. 20 gold, that's worth it. Lulu top still bopping? I use it as a counter pick in specific games, yeah, but it has a lot of conditions to be great every time. Like, you can use it even just for fun, but in order to make the champion pick great, you do need a certain conditions to be met, and that means it's a rare pick. So I'm not going to be using it very often unless it's like a specific champions on the enemy team. Yeah. Yeah. AKA, yes, Lulu top is a thing, and I'm happy to play it, but I'm not going to play it for the sake of playing Lulu top. I'm going to play it when Lulu top looks good. Does that make sense? That's kind of the condition I use. Where'd this guy going? Anyway, this guy deals no damage to me, so I'm just going to run at this tower and right-click it with Sheen. And yeah, I mean, that was her full combo. So, you know, good luck killing me. He's gonna pull the wave in front of the towers. I'm just gonna loop around here and fight her. This is a cannon wave. Even if she uses her whole spell rotation, she won't be able to clear it in time. So I'm just gonna walk up. Q here. She doesn't have spells, so I can easily ult her here and start owning her. I'm just gonna swap targets here because it's gonna be hard to touch the Ambessa. Stun them straight into the Viego, so at least it'll be a 1 kill. Unfortunately, Serpent's Fang is so OP against my champion because so much of my shielding, like so much of my health is coming from shields. Well played by him. Fuck, man. I think I could have played that a bit better, to be honest. That's nice. Just to cancel the base there is good. It doesn't matter if we don't kill her. We got the tower. It's already a pretty good win. All right, not bad. This makes me not want to finish this item just because Serpent's Fang on him is like so annoying for me. It makes me actually not want to finish my item low-key. Just go into Unending Despair instead. So I think that's what I'll do. It's not that big a deal, to be honest. I could still go the tier item upgrade. But like I mentioned, like this game, you noticed I never had mana problems because I went tier, so... Yeah. Yeah.
The desert was my mentor.
Serpents on Viego first is a thing? I guess. I'm not sure. Not sure it's that good, but... I mean, for sure against my champion, Serpent's really good to rush, so... I think Serpent's rush in general, when you have a lot of shields on the enemy team, is just intelligent. Companions, Cassante, Lulu. It's not bad. That's for sure. Also, an Ivan jungle. I think he's very strong.
It wouldn't be worth it if it were easy. You think you were born to rule me, but I was born to live free.
I'm just gonna slow push. I'm just gonna catch this wave deep and then play for the neutral objectives on to make sure I get this wave in. I don't have any MR, so I actually can't disrespect Azir too much if I get ganked by a +1. 1v1, he has no chance, but obviously if Nautilus and Jarvan with a bunch of CC come and CC me to death while he's stabbing me, that would be a problem. This guy can take that wave? Not sure he could, but it's fine. I don't mind. I'm farming bot as well, so it's chill. Cassandra's mana issues are not a thing, except for specific matchups, like in my opinion Ambessa, where she can force you to use your spells and you don't really have that much juice. Like, you don't get that much juice out of EQing, because it's hard to hit. So I like Tyr in that specific matchup for this specific reason, because she can juke out a lot of your damage by sidestepping it, and it's just... She can actually run you because she has W as well to block your damage when you do land a trade on her. There's a lot of circumstances that make me feel this way. And low-key, I kind of want to move here. I think I have time to collapse. I'm gonna W when he EQs me. Think he's gonna stop trying though. But if Jarvan's here, I can't really collapse, unfortunately. Actually, this is definitely a move worthy though. But they need to be mindful of not dying whilst I'm moving. He wishes he's gone, this guy. I mean, that's a flash if I've ever seen one. That guy is burning his flash or dying. I have Callisto still. I'm blocking the thingy ult here. Blocking the Nautilus here. Not a great spot to be in, because obviously... whatchamacallit? Azir deals so much damage to me because I don't have MR yet. Kog'Maw just hit the fucking thing, what a beast. That's a flash from Azir. Oh, he doesn't have flash. Nice, that's a kill then. This looks promising, honestly. The Jarvan doesn't have EQ now, and he doesn't have flash, so it should be pretty... we got basic attack by Nautilus. You let Nautilus basic attack you after missing his hook, and then you... Ooh. You not max W second anymore? Emax second is better in terms of win rate, so that's why, I mean, I just like it more. I feel like the reason why Emax is better is because, like, this game, for example, I'm just gonna keep spamming E's on my Kog'Maw and my Victor, and we can't lose. There, I was in a bad position because I had to block the Nautilus ultimate, so, like, I didn't know what else to do. I wasted my W, so, yeah.
Even now, my people stand with me. My weapons aimed in their name.
He was trying to get that flower. Nope. Maybe in hindsight, I should just let them hit someone else's Crystal, because that was really strong. I could do a lot of work there if I didn't block that for my team. Like I mentioned, it's not his biggest weakness is when he's running on a straight line at a ranged champion. It's kind of hard, actually, to catch them and kill them. But if you come behind them, it can be good. I'm just trying to get this wave in here as we have position on the Drake, and we're just getting mid-priority here. So if I stop Azir from having a wave on side, then he'll have to force... Like, I'll be able to force him to 5v5, and I think that's conditions that I like to see as of right now in the current state of the game. I'm gonna just recall here, spend my dollars. I'm gonna TP on mid-wave here, that's not allowed. I mean, if the Callisto tries to follow up, I'll kill her, obviously, so she has to decide what to do. Nice, not bad. I didn't slow her with Gauntlet, actually, that's my bad. I thought my Gauntlet was active, so I could just walk up and slow her. She has lethal tempo, I can't touch her right now. That's my bad, I thought my Gauntlet slow was on her when I flash autoed, but it wasn't, which is why that ended up being a bit of a fail play. When she's slowed, I can reach with EWQ, but otherwise it's kind of hard. Little ult or no? I don't have little ult. Fuck. Alright, that's fine though, I'm down to die for that guy. Not terrible. Thought I had maybe a little juice there, but nope. That's fine though. You see how Azir only had a normal wave, not a cannon wave? So now when he tried to split push, it was really hard for him to get anything done. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Loki, if you drop Chaos Storm, can't you win that Viego? Wow, vegan Viego. It's fine. It's all good. I don't mind. Some veganism is allowed sometimes. That was like, no, that wasn't a necessary fight. I think the APA's champion pool is pretty fine. The Gremlin King, thank you so much for the gifted subs, man. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. I hope you're having a great day, and thank you for supporting the channel. For me personally, I think yeah, I think his champion pool's fine, honestly. Like, here's some, like, if anything, Fearless will help him, because once all the best champions are out and you're not that great at piloting them, it becomes easier to play off meta things, because the meta just changes, you know? You know what I mean? If all the good cars in a race are out because they're in the garage, a bad car can win the race. That's the logic. So if you're not serviceable on the meta champions, it helps you that Fearless is a thing, because you only have to lose one game against that meta champion. You don't have to permaban it the whole series or whatever, you know? You can just be like, alright, fuck it. Well, either I'll play it, and if I win, then great. If I don't, well, it's on one of my weaker champions, that's fine. Or they play it, and like, well, fuck it, let's try this counter. If it doesn't work, we don't have to worry about it again. So if anything, it definitely works in his favor. The champion pool changes, or the thingy changes. That's just the way it works. I love Fearless, same. I like it a lot more as well. Slowed him twice with Q, but you see how EWing into people when you're not on minions is really hard? If you have minions though, it could work. Almost tickled him. We have Shirley, like, can't we just run at this guy? He has no flash. Like, I don't understand. Why are we pinging to defend bot? Like, can't we just fucking run at this guy? He has no flash. You have speed, Shrelias, all this shit. Like, this guy... Not me, man! Whatever, it'll do. I should have ulted the Jarvan there, my bad. Like, speed the fucking Lulu! Oh, the Cogmo! The Cogmop, you know? Eon, my homie. Oh, I didn't get my ult off. It's fine. You're gonna E him. Like, I don't care about bot tier 1. That's 300 gold to a guy that's, like, not gonna do shit with it. Man, that's nice. Let's kill them. I mean, this not allowed them doing this. I didn't reach. That's unfortunate. I'm in a bit of a pickle, but I think I'll be able to walk it off. Heavy as well, so I'm just gonna stick them with my homies. Like, yeah, tier 2 is a bit worse, but like, I mean, we got 2 kills and we get a tier 2 as well. Like, it's not the end of the world trading this much gold. This guy, after getting all that gold, will only have 2 items. I'm already working towards my 3rd, so like, them getting aced here and like losing a lot of their summoner spells and cooldowns, so this guy can farm up and scale. That's a trade I'm willing to take because of just how weak he was originally. Now, obviously, I have to like, obviously, we do need to respect her a bit because she is, she's a lot stronger, but still, that's the idea there, and why I was okay with letting her have all that, because we got a bunch of cooldowns out of the enemy team. We chunked them. We took their tier 1, tier 2, I believe. Maybe not tier 1, I was down, but we took their tier 2. We killed 3 people for 1. Like, that's obviously really worthwhile, and while Ambessa is going to get a good recall and be strong now, or stronger now, we should still be very... Like, it's very comfortable for us, because I can push out bot. Meanwhile, she has to base. She has no other choice but to base, because she needs to spend that money she's earned, which means that I get to push out while she's recalling. And then now she has to either gun bot and contest me 1v1, or I can already move towards my team. Now, I'm making the executive decision here that I don't need to go mid lane right now, because we're just doing Atakan anyway, so if they group mid here, it's going to be really hard for me to do anything. But you see how Ambessa coming from base here? Like, it's hard to for her to find a TP or do anything, so I could easily have TP to Atakan there and just did it again. I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Unfortunately, Azir does way too much damage to me, yeah. I realized as soon as he started hitting me, he's like, this guy's killing me. Because like, this guy can't kill me for shit. These two, like, I don't really care, but Azir does way too much damage to me. I mean, he's a raw damage build, so it's kind of tough. Well, that's not ideal. We got the Azir, though. That's pretty huge. And he's walking... They're walking to the gravity field. I'm not sure why, but... I mean, I'll allow it. I don't mind. Sounds good to me. Odra kill. Nice. I need some MR, some big, fat, juicy magic resistance, and it will be Jack Show for me. I think in general, this is his best 3-item build, or at least his most flexible one. I'm not going to finish the tier, like I said, there's already Serpents on this guy, and it's going to give more juice to him. Normally, it's a great item, but if they have Serpents, I think it's probably worth buying other tank items. I'll hold on to the tier for now, because why not? If you want to be a good boy, you do this, but sometimes... Yeah. You added so many emotes. Chats can't even ask questions without their text turning into spam. That's funny. I mean, I can just hover over what it reads. It's not a big deal. I couldn't cancel him anyway. I was reading chat, but that's chill. Who's the Beagle? It is Kizno. He's doing the most right now. He's doing the fatty. Think the pit. And I'm going to walk in here and I'm going to make sure my Lulu has the tempo to ward here. Whenever I die early and my teammates end up winning a fight at the end of it, I always want to make sure I go through mid and give my team the opportunity to get vision. Very important trait to have. Got a Clistel there for pretty much free. We'll take that. Clistel, obviously, pretty big tool. Diego has a really nice flank here, so we're definitely going to hover for him here as he goes for the Azir. Nice one shot there. I don't need to W that. I'm going to be fine. Maybe I should have W'd it so I could kill him, though. That would have been better. Anyway, let's go Nash here now. Like, their mid laner is dead, and no one else can really kill me unless I run it down, so... I'd say it's definitely worth it to play for Baron here and make them walk in, and I'm just going to mark the Jarvan wherever he goes. I'm going to stop him from stealing. That's the goal here. I'm going to stack my Q on the red buff here. Right, they're not even contesting, which means I'm just going to go top lane. Our damage on Baron's really high, so I'm just going to go top wave. Be mindful of using W on these kind of waves. You can definitely die as Cassante when your W is down. It is what makes you somewhat immortal, so if you use it liberally, make sure there's no one in range to punish you. I just want to start buffing the wave here, honestly. As long as I play well, I should be able to escape most ganks, and this cannon creep is doing, as you can see, quite a bit of damage to this tower already. That's a couple hundred damage per cannon hit, so that's pretty good. Already taken 1,000 off their tower just by buffing the cannon, so goes to show how buffing with Baron is really important. I need to run now because my team is not on the mid wave, not ready to pressure, waiting on bot wave. Probably don't want to play 3 lanes here, so I'm just going to shift down and we're going to play mid bot. I can't make progress against the Zero anyway, so I want to make sure that I'm in group. Let's move my pink here. Oh, I have really nice vision topside. If Kog'Maw gets buffed by Lulu and me, I do think he can walk up and contest the Azir. We both E on him. I'm just gonna kidnap this guy and fight him over here because it gets me out of the fight. I couldn't block that. I have to W out here because I appreciate you trying to buff me, but I'm not going in there. Sorry, bro. There's a Victor getting Ambessa ulted and Kalista about to jump in. I'm good, you know. I'm not gonna fight to the death there. Really hard for the Vigo to go. Man, W forward the initial time. Maybe it was better W backwards, to be honest. Usually you want to. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Enemy team angry at me for sure. I'm running. Did it TP or what? I'm fucking dead here, yeah. Good night. That does mean that they're gonna lose two, well, at least one inhibitor tower. But that's my bad. I overextended a bit there. I'll just grab this. I don't need more armor. Is that necessary? Oh, we actually end up getting both, so that's pretty huge. We can even leave through top here. That's huge, huge, huge. Well played, team. Any role and champ you recommend? The champion you enjoy the most and the role you enjoy the most is always my recommendation whenever anyone asks me this, because at the end of the day, you need to have fun playing. If you're getting back into the game, don't worry about winning or losing, just have fun, bro. That's my opinion. That's the way it is.
Why didn't they? No matter. So long as I am here, we can win.
Double kill.
Remember my mistakes. They are my history, my motivation.
If you're a filthy artillery mage OTP and you want to play it, just enjoy it, bro. What matters is that you have fun playing this game your own way. Nothing else matters. In this case, I'm going to stop the Kalista from following up, as if it's just Jarvan hitting, then they can't kill my team. He's Terminus, so he can actually deal some damage to me now. I was just testing reaction time there on the Nautilus W. I didn't really look for whether he missed it or not. I'm gonna shield my guy, but you see, like, it's a 500 health shield. This is why Emax second, in my opinion, is really good, because I'm giving him a 500 health shield every time he contests an enemy carry, or, like, they go on him. And to me, like, that's pretty insane. So, yeah. You W on top of your carry and then play from there, you know? I think FlyQuest is pretty flexible in how we play, but for the most part, I think we are scaling in our drafts. I mean, because I prefer it. I end up, like, I think that my champion pool is very aimed towards scaling, so I end up making most of my teams end up scaling because my teammates wait on me.